What's up, YouTube? That's from my boy Chris. Some of you may know who he is. You know, Mr. Olympia. Anyway, I wanted to just touch. I don't want to do a lot of videos on fitness. I just wanted to give my perspective because I'm 62. You know, I don't know. You know, a lot of 62-year-olds are doing. They might want to just. They don't want to get big anymore. Most guys my age, they don't want to be big. But I'm a big person by nature. So if I was 5'4" or 5'7", I wouldn't want to be, you know, a big. You know, I wouldn't mind some muscle. But I mean, I'm 6'3", almost 6'4". I'm a 300-pound guy. And I'm not fat 300s, I'm chubby, but I mean, you know, I'm also big, like muscular too. So, you know, I carry a little bit of fat. Like I said before, I'm not a fat ass though. I mean, not a big gut hanging out or anything. It's just, you know, a big guy. But so my motives are a little different at the gym than most 62-year-olds, unless you're my size. And you know, it's the key is to eat right and you want to put muscle on. And you know, like I would recommend, you know, checking your testosterone too, because I used to work out through the 50s. I already said that in the last video. I started working out, you know, since I was a teenager on and off. And then when I was in my, you know, I started back up in 48, 49. By 51, I was able to do heavy weight. Let's say bench press, you know, 405 for 5, something like that. You know, I probably 1 rep max. I could probably do 440, 450. So that's pretty strong for natural with no drugs. You know, no testosterone, no nothing. But I did that through the 50s until I got to COVID, right? When COVID hit, you know, really nobody could work out anymore. So I stopped working out. And then, so I never went back to the gym for 2 years after. So 20 to 22, you know, and I lost a lot, man. I lost a lot of, I mean, I was still big, but I lost muscle, I lost strength, and I could put fat on, you know, and then I was a fat ass, I guess. I mean, you know, but, it was just like, you know, when you stop working out, it's difficult. So anyway, I started in 22 working out again, and, you know, it was hard, being honest. I mean, it was hard, you know, getting back to the gym. It was difficult. It took me a while, a month or two, to really start putting strength on again, and I do it, like I said, naturally, so it's, you know, there's no enhancement. So but after like 4 or 5 months, so anyway, I wanted to say one more thing. When I started working out again, I went to my doctor for my yearly physical. I do every year. I do, you know, echocardiogram. I check my blood sugar levels. I check everything. And he did a testosterone check on me, and my testosterone was like 330, which I said, that seems low, man. You know, for your age, it's great. He says you're good. So, but he says when you're working out again, you're going to see that go up. You know, check it next year; it should be higher. So I did. You know, a year later, I've been working out, you know, 4 days a week for a whole year, and then I went back, and my testosterone levels were like 407 or something. I'm like, whoa, that's free. You don't need ageless male. You don't need any of that other stuff. All you need to do, really, is go to the gym and lift weights. Now, heavy for you. Like, heavy for me and heavy for you are different. Some guys could probably, I see dudes that, you know, can bench a lot more than me, or they can leg squat more than me, or they can, you know, they can curl more than me. That's fine. And I can do more than a lot of guys, probably most guys. But whatever is good for you, keep doing it. Push it. Because the more muscle you put on now, you know, let's say I'm 62, so the more muscle you put on now, it's going to benefit you later in life, you know, and keep active, eat right, you know. Bodybuilders tend to eat for 5 or 6 meals a day. When I was more into bodybuilding years ago, that's what I would do. But I never really had good nutrition. But I would try at least to eat, you know, 4 or 5 meals a day, smaller meals, you know, lean chicken, whatever, good, you know, lean cuts of meat, salads, you know, whatever is your desire, I guess. But you know, the bottom line is just to stay relevant, and the way you can stay relevant and strong at any age, even in your 80s, man, 70s, is to go to the gym, put the time in, walk, do the bike, you know, and if you do that, you will live a longer, healthier life. And like I said, I'm pretty good. I mean, you know, I take a couple Tylenols once in a while, but for the most part, I've been very fortunate to be 62, and you know, I can still go to the gym and probably out bench most of the dudes. But I'm big too. But I mean, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, like, for my age, I can out bench most people there that are half my age. They don't even push it anymore. It's like, I don't know if they do it through drugs, because you see dudes ripped and they're just not strong, but they're probably enhanced somehow. And I'm, whatever you have to do, I guess. But you got to be careful doing drugs, because it's going to come back to haunt you. It's a fact. If you look at bodybuilding, for instance, how many bodybuilders have dropped dead by 40, 45 years old? 45 is young. I mean, really? To look good, to be shredded and stuff, and then you're dead at 45 or 50? It's stupid. You got to be really careful. Check your blood work every year. Check your heart, check all your levels. And as you age, to do that is more important. And that's why I do it every year. And not only that, check your, do colonoscopies every 10 years or whatever they recommend, because that's another way you can die. And it just seems foolish that you didn't check that. It has nothing to do with bodybuilding, but I'm just recommending it because I do it. Prostate, stuff like that. You got to check those things. And especially for older guys like us, if you want to stay in the game, man, because listen, I don't know what your religious beliefs are, and that's fine. That's your business. But what if there's nothing after this? Just saying, what if, I believe there is. I believe in, religion. I believe that you do something, your spirit goes to somewhere else after this, but nobody can prove that, but, I believe it, but what if there's not? This is it. This is your life. And then after that, you have nothing. Don't you want to stay relevant into your 70s, 80s, 90s, maybe still be able to walk? I'm just saying. Working out will do that for you. Eating right will do that for you. Walking, cardio, very important. I don't do enough cardio anymore. I will admit that. But, I know what my flaws are, and I will build that back up, and start doing more cardio. It's harder when you're older, but it's still very important to do cardio. But strengthen your muscles, guys. Check your testosterone levels if you haven't lifted weights. And if I even influence one guy, I probably won't get many views, and that's fine. But if I influence one older guy my age, okay, to go to the gym, all right, that one guy, I'm talking to you. When you go to the gym, it's going to be hard, man. It was hard for me. It's hard for anybody. And I had stopped, like I said, for a while. But check your testosterone levels before you start, right when you first start working out. Go to your doctor, get that done. So once you check that, you know where your starting point is. And like a year later, if you're still working out, check your testosterone levels. I guarantee they're going to go up 60, 70 points if you're working out, like if you're pushing weight. If you're not pushing weight, probably not. If you're just going to the gym and you do the bike for 5 minutes or 10, and then you lay in a massage chair and you go out, you're probably not going to get much. Excuse me for this road, so it's so bad down here. But it's worth a shot. If you're having trouble, struggling, with anything, and you feel like you're weaker now than you were when you were younger and stuff, you can get that strength back. I'm telling you right now. Trust me when I tell you, you can get that strength back. There's no age that says, at this age, you got to be weak. I'm telling you, your body will adapt to anything you do, so you will get your strength back. You just got to put the time in, and that's the hard part. It's hard to make the time, and it's hard to go there. It's hard to think about, mentally, because it's like when you work out and you push weights around, it's kind of like I said before, it's kind of like being at war, man. You got to go there and you got to have a war mindset. Like, I'm going to go there and I'm going to control the weights. I'm not going to let the weights control me. I'm going to get good contractions. I'm going to do it the right way, because if you don't, you're going to hurt yourself, right? So just keep that in mind. If you're an older guy like me and you want to get going to the gym again, you want to get relevant, you want to start being strong, first of all, I applaud you. And I'd love to see somebody put a comment in saying, yeah, you know what, I appreciate it. Your video made me want to go back to the gym. Trust me, you can do it. And I'm not trying to be Mr. Motivator. Personally, I don't know you guys. So, I just want you to just think about what I'm saying and go to the gym, work out. You're going to have a good time once you get to the gym. It's hard to get to the gym. Once you're in the gym and you start warming up, you start feeling good. Trust me, you talk to people. It's going to be a good experience for you. If you haven't ever lifted before, then, you take your time, you get somebody to train you, or you just watch videos. You can watch videos online and kind of learn the movements, because you want to be careful. But anyway, that's my video. I just wanted to I just want people to realize that at any age, you can get in shape, you can get strong. How many 62-year-olds, and I'm not bragging, but how many 62-year-olds can probably max out at close to 400 bench? I bet you it's probably in the world, it's probably I don't know what the percentage is, but it's pretty low. You know, and that's only because I put time in to do it. If you don't put the time in, you're not going to be able to do it, and you're going to be weak, and you're going to be frail, and you're going to break, you're going to break bones, osteoporosis. You're going to, it's just not worth it. It's worth going to the gym. So I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do. All I'm trying to say is it will benefit you in the long run. Try to stay focused on what you do, and hit that gym and get strong, and you'll feel better. All right. So hey, it's always nice chatting on YouTube. Have a good one.